Everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am Kat. If you have looked at my other videos, you know that I am more of a spiritual channel, and I try to channel messages from Spirit. But today, Spirit has just been on a roll with the 3D vlogs. Spirit wanted me to talk to you all a little bit about some brands that I love that are more in the mid-range price range. And so I'm just going to be talking very amorphously about some brands that I like and some methods that I have when I shop and how I use alterations and tailoring. I kind of have my own thing that I've been doing. I've never really followed anyone else's kind of like way of doing fashion, and I don't really know anyone who kind of does things like I do. So I feel like it's worth discussing. So I will first off talk about what I am wearing right now on my body, which I do wear these two pieces together, but I typically wouldn't because I'm wearing two dark colors. I'm wearing some black jeans with a navy shirt. I don't know why I do this, but sometimes I just do. Before I get into what I'm wearing, I will say, because this made me think of this, I have loved for a long time to, instead of looking at what designers are putting on the runway, what do designers actually wear? And typically, I mean, I think, oh my God, who's the big guy? Ralph Lauren. He wears like a crisp white shirt. He has like a uniform, you know, all these big, high-powered, amazing thought leaders, they just wear a uniform. Steve Jobs did it too with the black turtleneck. So I think if you can just trying to think more about what are you instead of looking at something on the rack and saying it looks good, thinking about would I actually feel comfortable wearing this every day? Because I think that the trap a lot of us get into is we buy something because it's cute on the rack and we like the way it looks and it might be like a good deal, but are we actually going to feel comfortable wearing that in front of our grandma or at work? So, you know, just kind of tailoring your outfits more to those two things. Would you feel comfortable wearing this on a Zoom call with your coworkers or at work if you don't have a dress code at work? And would you feel comfortable wearing it in front of your parents and your grandma? Because let's be honest, a lot of us, we're not spending that much time at the club or at the bar. Or if I'm at a bar, I want to kind of have a more understated look anyway, typically. So just kind of building your wardrobe around what you're actually spending the majority of your time doing. And I think a lot of us do this thing where we create a version of ourselves that we want ourselves to be like, and then that's not really our reality. So anyway, I'll get into what I'm now wearing. Right now, this is a shirt by a company called Majestic Filishers. And they are at, you know, some of the bigger kind of like designer stores, brands like Neiman Marcus, things like that. This shirt is going to run around $130, but as long as you take care of this shirt and either hand wash it or wash it in a bag by itself, or just have a load where you just wash your Majestic Filishers shirts, if you get, you know, 2 or 3, like I have 3 of these shirts, they will stay in good shape. They really will. It's a very delicate material. I believe this is like a viscose. It's like 90% viscose, but I love it because it like actually form fits to your body, but it's not too revealing. You know what I mean? It's not super tight, but it's not so loose that it looks like cheap. It's an expensive shirt and it looks expensive. I really love the boat neck look. And I bought this shirt again this year, or in 2021, but I bought this exact same shirt in 2017, actually in Italy. I guess a boutique there had picked up this brand. It's a very big brand. And I got the 3/4 length sleeve, and this actually is a long sleeve, but I have been just rolling it up. I should get it tailored to 3/4 length. But I really love it because it kind of accentuates the feminine shape. And you can tuck it in without it looking bulky because it's such a thin material. Like if you can see, it's very thin, but it's not see-through, you know. So I feel like it's just a very versatile shirt. You can wear it underneath like a more form-fitting jacket and you won't feel like you're bulking up. Uh, and I just think that it's a very feminine neckline. You can see the clavicle, and like the clavicle is a very feminine part of the body. I still keep the old shirt that I had. I wore that shirt for 4 years and it started to kind of stretch right around this area. So I don't know exactly why. I can't figure out why, but it started getting like little white hairs in it. I guess I washed it in the wash with other things. And so just really be careful with this shirt, like lint roll it, just I think what I would like to kind of express is that I want people to start being able to buy more expensive things because they're not afraid to take care of it. So as long as you just invest a little bit of education into how to take care of things, you won't ruin them. And you can invest and buy more expensive things and trust yourself that you know how to take care of it. It just takes a little bit of education. And I just love being able to throw this on and just be on a Zoom call and look good, I also have, so this is the navy. I also have the black version of this as a turtleneck, which is a little bit of a Steve Jobs vibe. It's good to like wear an earring with it or wear a necklace, but it's very warm. It's a really lovely, lightweight shell, and they feel so good. It feels very buttery soft. They also have this in white, and I would like to see how it looks in white. I may go ahead and order this and just see how it looks. They've also got a color called Angel Blue, which I love because angels, but they are sold out right now. So I keep checking it to see when they'll get that back in stock. Excuse me. But that color is like a light blue and it's just very flattering for all skin types. So that is that. Also, I will say that this brand has a lot of like non-form-fitting stuff, but this is I'm gonna have to put down below what exactly this shirt is, but if you type in boat neck, you will find it. A lot of the other shirts and products that this brand puts out, they are very flowy. It's kind of got that Coldwater Creek vibe. And if you like that, then it's worth looking into. But I'm really looking for like the viscose, like this classic shirt. It's just very classic. And it's hard to find really good quality classic basics anymore. And I feel like this is just the secret weapon. I have found my secret weapon. While I'm still wearing this shirt, I will discuss, let me first discuss, this is a lower quality turtleneck that you've seen me wear this in other videos, but I really love this color. I'm really into turtlenecks right now, highly recommend. This turtleneck is a little bit see-through, so you do need to wear like a nude bra with it or, to match your skin tone so it will not, you can't wear a white bra with this because you will see the white through. Something that I like to do when I'm at stores is to see can I see my hand through the shirt? What does it look like in the light? And often I will not buy things if I can see my hand through it because I don't think that it's a good enough weave. But I thought that this shirt was worth it for the color. And it's been okay. It's not too bad. It was like $50. So it's not as nice, but that's fine. This is by French Paris with it in, guys, I don't know how to write this online, but this brand is all over online. So I just love this color. I love the mint. So I think turtlenecks, like thin turtlenecks, are very lovely to wear in winter and then, just either wear a sweater over it or a jacket. While I'm still wearing this, I will discuss this jacket that I have. So I have this Levi Strauss white denim jacket. I am really into white denim. I think that white denim on the bottom can be very, very tricky. I personally haven't found one that I love recently. So I'm still on the hunt right now because I love a white trouser. I think it's very clean and beautiful, but white's a tricky color. So I love this jacket. It's a way to wear denim on the top. This is a great just summer jacket. And you can wear it with, your thin layer. I got this and I discussed this in other videos too, but I got this in the little preteen girl section. And if you want to have a crop jacket, getting stuff in, a brand that sells to men, women, and kids, this looks like a professional, normal jacket, but you get that kind of cute cropped look. typically jackets will go down here. And it's better for things to hit a little higher up if you want to. They say that the human eye wants the body to be 2/3 legs and 1/3 torso. And that is subliminally why we think that heels look so good, because they help give you that extra like long leg on the bottom. So if you can do the long leg, or if you don't want to wear a heel because heels are very bad for you, you can make your torso look a little bit shorter and then give the effect of the longer leg with shorter jackets. So that's something that I like to do. Now, while we're down here, I will discuss, I love Madewell jeans. This jean, this is the second one I have bought. You love something if you're buying it multiple times over the course of years. But these are rib cage jeans. And, that's like a very high-waisted jean that's supposed to go to the rib cage. I just love the way that it looks on the torso. I have like an hourglass figure. I have like an 8 to 10 inch difference between my waist and my hips. So I'm constantly looking for jeans that really I still get like a little muffin top if the jeans are really low cut, and I don't like that. So these jeans are very tall, as you can see, and they are called the Slim Wide Leg Crop. And I'm gonna go ahead and put my leg in the air like an idiot. But I really like how they have like this longer piece right here. I have really gotten out of, sorry you had to see my feet. I need a pedicure. I have really gotten out of the habit of skinny jeans. I will not buy them anymore. I think sorry if you wear them, but I just feel like it's very 2009. They are not flattering for most body types. They really only look good if you have like the traditional model look. Like if you have very thin thighs, then they will really like balance out the body, but otherwise visually it just doesn't look good, and most people don't have like the model body shape, and that's perfectly fine. But I just realized, I was like, wow, I really look like I'm teetering if I wear skinny jeans with like a boot. I just look like this weird inverted triangle. It's not cute. So so I wear these. I will actually wear these with black suede boots, and they actually go to the knee, but it doesn't look weird because this is kind of belling out, and I think it's a very sleek look for winter. On the topic of jeans as well, so I love Madewell. Madewell's a great brand. Slim wide leg crop, I highly recommend. It's just very flattering. I also I've been on the search for some flared jeans because I have a lot of like cute boots, and I love the look of like a pointy-toed boot, which I also bought recently, some like pointy-toed black leather boots, pointing out from a really beautiful flare cut or boot cut jean, right? And I found these jeans on Shopbop. They have them at Neiman Marcus too. They're Frame. The brand is called Frame, and it's the Le Flare High. And I actually wore these recently to a 70s party, and they're flared enough for like a 70s vibe. And, flare is obviously very much back in, but, if I wanted to wear these in the next few years and flares are kind of cycling back out, what I might do is get my tailor to just take in the flare. See how flared it is? Just take it in a little bit so it's more of a boot cut. Easy. And, so I will now get into the topic of tailoring. It's not really customary anymore to have a tailor, and that is something that is very new in, I think, like most cultures. Like, the fast fashion, we don't realize it because if you're someone like my age, like a millennial, I'm like kind of a younger millennial, I'm like 27, a lot of millennials are now almost 40. But we never grew up in that. And our parents also didn't grow up in that. We grew up in mass production. But what people used to do is the average woman used to have, in 1930, the average woman had 9 outfits. And she would either mix and match or wear like sets together. And you would have things tailored, custom tailored to your body, because they would be higher quality pieces that you would wear over and over again, and you would take care of them and they would hold up. And so I've been trying to get back into that. So I took these jeans to a tailor. I mean, you know, people will go to a tailor still. I mean, men go to tailors much more often because of suits, but women don't do it as much, like only for formal wear. But I'm trying to do it more for my everyday wear to really get it the way I want it. So I took these and got them taken up. I would have gotten them taken in had I not wanted the flare. Recently, I've been getting skirts tailored. So this is something I really love to do. I love pencil skirts, and not like super pencil-y, but just a cute skirt that sits at the waist and just is super like, just, so what I'll do is I will go to like a Goodwill and I will find pieces of old skirt suits. So a brand that I've been finding a lot of, it's easy to find, is like Worthington. And so this is like a white skirt, and it said, I think my tailor took it out because I got it tailored in, but it said like Union Made USA garment from, I don't know when this would have been made, you guys, 60s, 70s, 80s. Things just aren't quality anymore, and we don't have like garment unions anymore because everything is like now overseas, which is fine. Like, we're not making value judgments, good or bad, but she was complimenting this and saying this is a really high quality garment. And for a tailor to compliment something is, you know, it's kind of a big deal. So what I will do is find these older pieces, right? And you're just wearing them as separates. You're not wearing, we don't really wear skirt suits that much anymore unless we're really in like a high powered job. But just to have something nice, especially like a nice skirt, is lovely. So I will get these taken at the waist, you know, maybe get them taken up at the bottom, and then you have a skirt tailored to your body. I also did this with, this is actually a vintage J. Crew skirt. And you know, J. Crew used to also have way higher quality. So you can see, I mean, it's like made in China, but it's 65% wool, 10% cashmere, 25% nylon. See that like kind of vintage label? So I got this taken in to fit my body. Found this at a thrift shop as well. It had like a little button detail right here that I thought looked kind of cheap. So I asked her to take that away. I just love symmetry, no bells and whistles, just simplicity. I just love houndstooth as well. So I have done this over the course of my life with lots of different skirts ever since I was in my 20s, like early 20s, maybe even my teens. So I actually have skirts in every color. And I have actually lost a lot like weight in the past few years. So I may end up, because these skirts are so nice, it's worth it to get them taken in. And every few years I will dry clean them. But I typically will just hand wash them as well. So see what else I may talk about. Two brands that I have been getting into recently are Maje and Sandro, M-A-J-E, and Sandro, S-A-N-D-R-O. These are sister brands that are French. And they have a lot of pieces that are a little over the top. If you go on their website, it's a little too high concept for me. Like purple plaid. I'm just not gonna wear a purple plaid. You know what I mean? That was one thing they had earlier this year. But you know, if you look into their basics, they have like, this is a gorgeous white shirt, and it's a really thick material, if you can see. Oh my God, I need to wash this. So this is the issue with white, you know. But it's just stretchy, it's really classy, and it just looks good. This shirt was, I think it was like near $100, but it's worth it because you can actually wear it like for a long time and it won't get nasty. So Maje and Sandro Basics, I highly recommend. It's sort of like a mid-range, you know, brand. Yes, this $100 is expensive for a shirt, but if you're gonna wear it a lot, and if you get it in a darker color, you know, you have more of a chance, like with this. So that is something that I've been getting into. Also, these are old, but I just took my socks off, but Clark's socks, y'all, these socks, they barely pill. I mean, yeah, up close you're gonna see the pilling, but I don't notice it usually. These socks have held up for 3, now going on 4 years. Highly recommend just getting some Clark socks online. These are like the women's one size fits all socks. They got them in like blue, black, gray. Just get you some if you want like a high sock. This white shirt that I wore in other videos today is by Free People. And this is inside out, but I'm just for time's sake, I'm not gonna outside in it. But this is a great, it's like mock turtleneck as well. Free People has, I think they run like 30 to 50 bucks and they have them in black and white. Easy, they're not that expensive and they look good. All right, 2 more things. Zara. This is a Zara wool sweater. And something that I think is really cool to do is to go to places like Zara or H&M and find their like organic material shirts. So like linen shirts. I think I have an H&M linen shirt. It's not like 100% linen, but you know, you're still getting that like linen quality. And then I have this Zara knit basic from a few years ago in cream, black, and like a tan oatmeal color. And I just love these. They're very warm and they were 50 bucks each. And you know, typically a wool sweater is gonna run you between $100 and $200. So, and it has sort of like a fitted look to it. And I love like the sort of bell sleeve as well. Very classy, very feminine. You can get these dry cleaned. So look into Zara and, you know, just see what is kind of on the higher end of these fast fashion brands. I know that fast fashion is like not the best, but sometimes if you're just on a budget and you need to fill out your wardrobe, this is a tip for you. All right, one more thing I want to discuss today is I am actually allergic to wool. So it's interesting that I can wear this wool sweater. There are some like blends of wool or types of wool that bother me and others that don't. Like either I just do a sneeze test. Like if I start sneezing and I'll start just uncontrollably, you know, sniffling. So if I don't do that, then I will buy wool. But typically I will go for cashmere instead. So I love cashmere scarves. So this is a great scarf and I just got this in Scotland. I used to go to Scotland somewhat often. I'll explain why later as I get more into like my career and everything. But I just love, I need to get this dry cleaned, but the simplicity of this scarf, and it's so luxurious and soft. I mean, there is nothing like cashmere and just investing in it. And I think that getting nice scarves, shoes, and bags is a really great way to just start building your wardrobe if you're starting from like nothing or you're trying to start over, because even if your weight changes, these things won't change, you know? So you could have this for a lifetime if you took care of it. So I just love to wear this with my blue Lululemon packet down jacket or a black jacket, just anything at all. Not this shirt. I mean, not this jacket, but I really would say invest in, I also have cashmere gloves in a gray that I love. So just try to start thinking about investing in cashmere. It's worth it. I love the sweaters too, but I would say start with these because of the size reasons. Oh, I'm sorry, you guys. I have one more thing to discuss. So this sweater is pilling majorly badly. I've been trying to get it off with a razor, but I bought this sweater at a boutique a couple years ago, probably really like the price was jacked up. Because this is French Connection. French Connection is fine. But I really loved the geometric look of this sweater. And I always get compliments on it. I always get compliments on this sweater. And I don't really think that black is like a really great color for me. But with the white, it's just so interesting. So I would say don't be afraid to go for like kind of a funky pattern, because I feel like even though this pattern is very funky, it's sort of like modern timeless, because this could have been made in the 80s. You know what I mean? And it would look good through the 90s, it would look good through the 2000s, and it looks good now. And I really thought for a long time, like I didn't wear it because I thought it was a little, I don't know, just too much. And then once I started actually wearing it, people loved it. Check it out. It's huge. It's definitely oversized, and I definitely am trying to buy less oversized stuff. But you know, if it's really cold out and you just want that cozy vibe, this is it. And I still love this kind of bell sleeve. What I'll sometimes do is like tuck it up and under so you get more of like just this look. I don't know. It looks kind of silly with these pants, but you know, you can tuck it, French tuck. Boom. It's so fun. So yeah, you guys, this is all I have for you today. I know that was a lot. If you have any questions about the brands that I have just discussed, please let me know. I am trying to make my YouTube life easier on myself, so I'm not like writing anything in the descriptions right now at this time. Maybe when you see this, I will have populated the description field, but Spirit was just telling me to make everything easy. Just get your energy out there. And that's a message for you. Just get your energy out there. Don't make it hard on yourself. Whatever your passion is, just go ahead and do it. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope that you gained something, and I will speak to you in the next video. Bye.